had to go in and get tested, and get the whole.
Hey, at least he's got something on.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, who has inspiration? Yeah,
Zach. At least I'm not.
I'm waiting for the right time. I've literally only been attacked once in any battle, or twice. Last time was when freaking Brown threw the thunder wave at us.
Speaking of wearing things, what are you? Is that a resolution issue or something wrong with your camera? Or are you trying to grow something on your face?
You see that? That's like all of COVID right there.
I gotta say, Bill, it was one of the most clever insults. Is there a resolution issue? Whoa. That I'm really impressed.
Super fuzzy. Yep. Yo.
I want to revel in what I think was a genuine compliment by Jake, but because I don't trust him, I won't allow myself emotionally to go there because I can't handle having the back pulled out if he was mocking me. Oh man, it's been too long.
So we left off.
Thank you, DM.
For what?
For continuing bringing us.
Oh, okay.
Continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, sure. We left off. We had just killed, or you had just killed the orc. That was across the room from the chained up girl, whom your characters don't know who it is, but most of you probably do, because I'm stupid.
Tyler, we're hearing that come through.
Yeah.
Tied upstairs is the elf, Ellenphil.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Blacked out.
We were in the room downstairs.
Drinking.
I remember now.
And I think we're all together for once in a while.
It's all coming back to me.
Yep. So that's where we start.
How are we on hit points, everybody?
I'm hurt.
I think that dude hit Denny pretty hard.
I'm at 9.
He threw a spear at you, Cornelis, didn't he?
I could use a long rest.
Yeah, I think he speared you.
Yeah, I'm okay, but yeah, what I can't remember. We're in the middle of a battle, or we're in the middle of.
You had just killed the orc. But there is a woman chained up to the wall across from you. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, we were down in that dungeon. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a basement type thing.
So long rest.
Were we gonna loot? Did we do the loot last time? Did we loot the bodies in the rooms?
Oh, I think I looted. A respec potion.
Nope, that wasn't in there.
A respect potion? Is that what you just said?
Guys, I really want to be a bard.
You want to be what?
I really want to be a bard.
Just let your character die and recreate a character.
That starts at level 1.
No one heal me.
Yeah, I thought I did. Oh
yeah, Morthos did throw out some healing at the end there.
Yeah, 10 points.
Yep. But Denry's probably still hurt. To Glen Ellis. He took a big spear to the chest, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. We all took a thunder wave to the heart.
Talked about that.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? No one died except for the bad guy, so it worked.
I mean, he's not wrong. You can't really argue with results.
Not wrong. Twitch.
Wait, what?
I love that feature on Twitch.
What did I miss?
On the Twitch stream, you can send in suggestions, and I typed in make Morthos use her girl voice.
Oh. I didn't know we were in character yet, but okay.
Oh, sorry.
No.
All right,
I put it last week.
We got Kate's sister. We rescued her now, right? Ellenphil is upstairs tied up.
Who?
Correct. Ellenphil, the owner of this establishment.
Oh, okay.
AKA the dude's house you're in.
Also, there's a boatload of that mineral. What's that called again? Ebonstone?
Ebonstone.
Yeah. Yep.
Electrolytes. Just a bunch of electrolytes down
It's just electrolytes and Gatorade all over the place.
All right, what do we think?
Powerade, Propel.
So, so do we know that there's a woman in the other room? Can you remind me?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. Are we going to go see this girl or not? What's going on here?
Yeah, we went and saw her.
Tyler,
You're
kind of demonic.
Your mic's a little poppy.
Who's that?
No, it's just like popping. Like
It sounds like a cable's loose or something.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're making popcorn every time you talk.
I don't know what Brown did, but it sounds like the mic went from like he was at one end of a football field to it's now like just under the uvula back there in the throat.
Excuse me. Let's keep this PG, Bill.
I'm using my MacBook microphone.
Isn't that what that?
Yeah, that's why you sound like dog crap.
Check, dude. Check, dude.
Up that can't figure it out after 17 weeks is the guy that's producing our podcast.
Hey, Tyler.
Oh,
no,
you
that
sound
sounds good now. Yeah, sounds great.
It must be on the program side then, because we were all hearing it.
Yeah, we were all hearing it. We were all five simultaneously having the same issue.
So, have we talked? Has anybody talked to each other yet?
No, let's start right now.
Who's hurting? Who's hurting?
Wait, hold on.
I hear
Jeez,
Glenn.
Did my mic sound better before or after, Jake?
It's fine now. It's honestly fine.
Let me lay hands on you.
Ew.
Lay your hands on me anytime, girl.
What would I say?
I'm glad we finally.
Yeah.
I'm glad we finally made it to this point, Morthos. Lay hand.
I unarmed strike both Denrick and Borum at the same time. No, I was kidding.
So are we going to go see this girl or not?
It's you two guys that need help. Let's just take a long rest.
I'm walking over there to the girl.
We've actually seen her. We stuck our heads in, and then we jumped right back out to fight the orc.
Yeah, all you saw was the hooded figure of a woman.
Oh, she had a bag over her head or whatever.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. I wish that that other girl that died in the cave had a bag over her head. You know?
No.
She does now.
Yeah, someone did.
It's underground. It's close
Oh
enough.
no, she slid out of the
Didn't
slide.
eat
without
her or
food.
something?
She slid out the slide without food. You just
Dinner.
left her there.
Denrick, how many hit points do you have?
9.
Dang.
I push him when he says that. I push him.
No. Nice.
That is hilarious.
Welcome to my childhood.
Spoken like a true big brother.
It's true. Spoken like both a true younger brother and a true bigger brother.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk into the other room then to the hooded figure, and I'm gonna pull the hood off.
Okay, you can pull it off. And
But
so
I'm
it
also
kinda
looking to make sure it's not like a basilisk in a humanoid figure, just in case.
Like,
Right
and out
before I
comes
get
a
to,
dragon. No.
I have
Okay, you pull the hood
I have
off.
Thunderwave prepared as a reaction.
You have what as your action?
Your wave.
I have
Just keep
Thunderwave
waving all the time.
Okay, I see. What kind of spell is Thunderwave? Is it concentration or?
I mean, it's electricity from my hands.
Okay, so I hear the crackling as you're preparing it, and without even looking, I unsheath my longsword and I just point it like right at your neck as I'm pulling the hood off. because I am not here for it being thunderwaved again.
And
Once is enough for a lifetime.
No, this wasn't just a shocking grasp that was getting ready.
I pull the hood off the woman, or what we assume is a woman. Yeah.
And yes, you immediately recognize the woman to be Shariah of the town of Evanstone, the first woman.
Shariah Twain?
Yes.
And how does she look?
She looks pretty beat up. She's unconscious. So when you pull the hood off, like it kind of like lifts her head up, and then like as soon as you get it out, it just kind of like slumps back down.
Okay,
she is alive.
I heal her for 5 points.
That's what I was gonna say. Yep.
Okay, so yeah. So she like after like a couple seconds of the heal. Is that just from your healing pool?
Yeah.
It's not like a spell or anything. Oh, it is. Okay. After like a couple seconds, she kind of like comes to and like slowly starts to open her eyes, but isn't really like aware of where she's at yet. Just kind of like a slow come to.
All right, I'm gonna like unshackle, take her off the wall. Is there like a bed or a cot somewhere in there?
No beds or anything like that. It's pretty much just an open room with torches.
Okay, we take her off. I've got a blanket in my supplies. I put a blanket on the ground, lay her down on the ground.
Okay, yeah, sure. And she slowly like starts to come to and wake up a little bit, and she's just kind of like looking around, not really sure if you're like there to help or what. Just, you seeing her, you like understand that she's been through a lot in the journey up here.
Shariah, I don't know if you remember us or not, but us, well, minus the lunatic with a wolf on his head, we originally met you at the mines, the Evanstone. What was the name of that town? I can't remember. Evanstone. We met you in Evanstone and went into the mine. When we came out, all of the gnomes were like, I can't remember, did they have a spell on them or were they just drunk?
It seemed like there was a spell placed on them.
Yeah. All the gnomes were completely passed out and you were gone. And we've been trying to find you ever since. With a few side quests.
And we did not.
Few side quests.
Maybe we engaged in some drug trade. Maybe one of us floated above. This is true. No, but we've been searching for you this entire time. So, well, that's us. We're the good guys. We're trying to help you.
We definitely did not forget who you were.
Like 4 times.
Or
so yeah, she's like coming to a little more, and as you're speaking, you can tell she's kind of like recognizing you, and she just whispers out like, I know, I remember you. I remember who you were. It's been a few weeks, I think, since I've seen you last. It's been a crazy journey, but how did you find me here?
So I'm trying to, so Borum is trying to look friendly, and he just has this like just really big smile on, trying to look, because I've heard of her, but I've not met her.
Right.
And I know somehow she's mission critical, but I just kind of try to be friendly, but it's super awkward, I'm imagining.
I can't, this is terrible, but it's been so long. What was her race? Human.
Is it really important? What are those?
Yeah, it is, because I wasn't sure if because maybe if she was a half orc and you were like a half orc and you were trying to get weird.
No. So she like scans the room. She like scans the room, taking a mental picture of everybody that's in there, and she sees you, Borum. She kind of like freaks out a little bit and says like, half orc, what is he? What are you doing with him? Is he safe? Is he with you?
I'm safe. I promise. I'm safe. Yeah, I'm good.
Listen, he's a complete moron, but he's helped us get here, and he helped us defeat the orc that took you, or one of the ones that took you, the one that we just...
You defeated Arug? He's dead?
Whoever the orc was that was down here with us, yes, he's dead. He is no longer in the land of the living.
You could tell, like, she's so relieved at that, and like all the anxiety kind of exits her body. But she says, "Well, how did you even find me? Were you following us? How did you get here?
Oh gosh. Well, and I just give her a quick rundown of like how we were trying to find her. We encountered the tiny terrors. That led us to the other place, and then we came up here, and we didn't know she was here, but we knew, generally speaking, that we were chasing some bad guys, and it seemed like she was in this direction. So, whatever. I mean, I'm just trying to save time by not going into all the details.
Yeah, sure. So she says, I think when I last left you, you were heading into the mines to figure out a way across the river so we can mine more. You said you found evil things going on down there. What?
In the mine. I mean, it's time flies so fast. Even though it's only been a couple weeks, it feels like that was maybe like 7 months ago.
There was a big dude named Oryx who had some, I don't know, goblins or whatever, his like underlings, and we wiped them out. Totally crushed them. As a matter of fact, I have this note from Oryx that says something about a Lowen fella. And also, I just realized that the mineral is Ebonstone and the town is named Ebonstone. It's very creative of the city planner. This area. And yeah, that was about it.
She says, I could have never imagined that would be going on right beneath our little village. That's crazy. I wonder if this is all linked. It has to be linked, and you could tell like something in her mind kind of clicks. And she says, this Ebonstone you're talking about, I think I've seen it with these orcs. They carry it around in big sacks. I think there was some in this very house.
Sabrina, you might not realize this, but I'm very interested in sacks, and that'll come up later.
I knew.
As soon as he said sacks, I laughed because I was like, oh, big orc sacks. All right.
You have my attention.
Shariah, yes, we've come across many large collections of Ebonstone.
Not where I thought.
As we have previously discussed, we are all very aware of what Ebonstone is used for, so I don't need to get into that again. But there is a lot of...
You're talking about the portals.
That's right. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I've seen it. In fact, I just saw it. Ellenthil, did you meet Ellenthil? He's been the nicest person to me since the orcs took me away.
Yes, he's from Faerun, right?
Yes.
Well, outside.
Yeah, Faerun. Is that...
Ellenthil is upstairs, and I'm glad that he was the nicest
he's
one.
He's still here. He let you in?
In a manner of speaking.
Okay.
He has not
a confused look, but she... Well, either way, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, he's like researching this Ebonstone. It's really quite fascinating. I wish I could have helped him if I wasn't being held captive by these beasts.
So is Ellenthil working with the orcs, or what's the relationship there? Or for them?
It didn't seem like there was much of a relationship other than the orcs were dropping off Ebonstone, I guess.
Now, Soraya, you realize that we are like right outside Ellenthil's house, right? Like,
arguably underneath of it.
Yeah. So and she says, yes, this is the same.
So
did
Ellenthil he never realized that there was orcs holding people prisoners right underneath the house?
Well, I don't think he knew that I was here. But he knew the orcs were here for sure.
Wait, Ellenthil didn't know you were there?
No, I don't think so.
Then when did you meet him? When did you see him?
No, didn't meet. He's just, it's hard to explain.
Portal?
No, so let me just say that his actions have caused me to stay safe, stay alive.
Huh. Okay. Well, I don't. You guys think should. Should we go, guys? Should we, Alk? Should we go upstairs maybe and have a few words with Ellen Phil? Maybe you try to get a sense of what's going on.
You're super quiet, homie.
You're very quiet. You're very quiet and soft spoken, which is
unusual.
Usual for your character.
Yes.
But no, we tied Ellen Phil up, so I think he'll still be
I'm
there.
just assuming the worst. Can you hear me now?
Oh, there you are.
Better. Yep.
Well, the way I see it is, in your worst case scenario, you get to feed on the flesh of humanoids, and in my best case scenario, we get answers.
Sounds good to me.
And those two statements aren't really related in any way. But maybe we should take a long nap down here before we go up there.
Long rest.
Go up. We shouldn't leave him tied up all night.
Sabrina, do you need a nap?
I think we go upstairs. I think we go. I think we go up and we see if we can talk with Ellen Phil, and then we take a long rest in his bed.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's do it.
So, Zach, all of this, like, I remember I was waiting outside the window, and I want to look to see if there's like a secret passageway or something, and that's how we found this basement. If I never would have said that, like, how would you have gotten us down here?
No, there was a door from the inside of the house.
I get something done.
I couldn't hear Zach just then. Did you guys?
Yeah, Zach, where you at, man? We couldn't hear.
Am I gone?
Oh, now you're back.
You're good now.
You're back.
Oh, that's stupid headphones. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that question.
Okay.
So we going to get Ellen Phil?
Yeah. So we're going up to his house, back to the house.
Yep.
Sure.
Sure. Okay, so are you going like up through the secret entrance, or up through the ladder into the house?
Into the house. That one.
That one. Okay, so up through the ladder. Cool. Yeah, you go up and you find Ellen Phil unconscious on the floor, tied up.
Hey, maybe he doesn't even know we tied him up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had a little. Hold on, I'm gonna let my cat out. He's freaking out.
Okay, so. Oh,
Did he just say he has to let his cat out?
It's in a bag, I heard.
It's tied up.
Oh boy.
Okay, so somebody else can take the lead. I'm just jumping in and talking here, but I was gonna say let's try to wake him up. Let's wake him up. I just kind of like Ellen Phil.
Well, we should untie him and put him in his bed so he doesn't think we're there to mug him.
I'm not really worried about that. I think he can prove his goodness to it. I don't know. Are we? So you're saying you trust Shariah enough that we can untie him and?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why she would lie about, unless she's got hardcore.
Leave her down there, or did we bring her up with us?
Stockholm syndrome.
We brought her up.
You. Leave her down there, or did we
brought her up?
Zach? A couple last time we played, I feel like you characterized Ellen Phil. You said something that gave me a sense of how powerful he really is or is not, and it made me think he was a low level spellcaster.
Oh, he's not really a wizard or anything like that. He's more of just a researcher, scholar type guy.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think we can untie him and put him in his bed then. Can't one of us get full rest on short rest?
4 hours.
So my suggestion would be that Glenn Ellis basically does short rest and stays on watch the rest of the time, and the rest of us take a long rest, and we all get a long rest. And that way, if he wakes up early, then somebody's got eyes on him.
Wow, smart.
I don't know if I'm getting too technical. Sometimes I overthink this.
Let's get it.
Truth.
One long rest.
Okay, so you're long resting. So what's the plan? Say that again. During this long plan or long rest. Okay, so you untied Alan Phil, you put him in his bed. Okay. Be alone. Gotcha.
Can't we do
Just sitting there while he wakes up.
Can't we do watches and still long rest?
Yeah, you could. It doesn't have to be continual. It could be like 4 hours and then hour.
Yeah, so let's just cycle watches and everybody will end up long resting, but we won't get taken by surprise. Yeah?
Yas.
Yeah, either way you get a long rest. Okay, so Shariah came up with you and she basically sleeps through the entire night. She was worn out pretty bad. But she wakes up fully recovered. Well, not fully recovered, but, recovered pretty good. With the rest of you guys. So I guess Cornelis, what do you do with Ellenphil as he's starting to, wrestle awake? Not before, just not at the same time. He's starting to hear, noises in his house. he kind of groggily gets up. He's like, "Oh, what happened? We did have a long night." Oh, that is not an uncommon situation in this house. And he kind of laughs it off, and he get quite good. I think we might have drank it all. I'll have to make a run into town the next chance I can. And he gets up and kind of some water. And he's just baffled, just stuttering. He's not confused about his hangover and what you just said. He says, "You found what? What's a Shariah? What's a Shariah? I don't think I know a Shariah. Good things in my basement? I don't call this woman. But this orc, you killed the orc? Why would you do such a thing?"
We smoked him like a doobie.
I love that you said that.
Well,
he attacked you?
In Bedelkin, I'm saying to Glen Ellis, so only he can understand, unless this guy speaks Elkin too. Well, technically, he was just chilling in the room, and as soon as you saw him, you shot a fireball.
Wait, we're all awake now?
Yeah, you can wake up whenever you want.
Oh, sorry. I thought I didn't realize we were still sleeping. My bad.
Yeah, you were all getting up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it wasn't like he attacked us, and so we killed him. It was you kind of just shot a fireball right away.
Here's what I remember. I remember Cornelis making himself look like Ellenphil, walking into the orc's room, the orc yelling at him, and him being "Oops!" and shooting fire. Yeah, nice. Yeah, he did. So Ellenphil's What did the orc say anything or do anything? Like, I'm just confused as to why he attacked you out of nowhere.
When he thought that we were you, he was pretty disrespectful to you. And he had our friend Shariah chained to the wall with a hood over her head. With a hood over her head. Ellen Phil.
Ebenstone.
Ellie.
You know about
Listen.
What do you know about it?
Ellen Phil. Yeah, he's.
You have some? That's what the orcs were here for. They were dropping it off for me. Where did you?
Did you know that they were keeping
my Ebenstone?
Did you know that they were keeping Shariah tied up with a hood over her head in your basement?
So,
that's a yes or no question.
No need for the voice of God to jump in and intervene. Just yes or no.
He freely goes just based on his
I just have sparks.
Old age and his. He's not acting threatening to you guys at all. He's pretty subdued.
No, but he is acting annoying to us.
He's submissive,
which is worse.
Very submissive. I think I'm the one who needs information from you.
Say it again.
Talking about this.
No. See, Ellen Phil, the only reason you're still alive, the only reason we kindly put you in your bed and untied you so you could sober up and rest is because Shariah, our friend who was kidnapped by the orcs and tied up with a hood over her head in your basement, she said you were a good, nice guy that helped protect her. And we were all like, yo, seems weird that you'd be tied up in a dungeon of this guy's basement by a nice guy. But since you're so nice, we'll go up and we'll be sort of nice till we get some answers. So far, all your answers have been put on the side of let's kill this guy part of the scale and not on the
kill
other
this guy.
part of the scale.
So
I'm just trying to help. I don't understand. Who's
Ellen Phil?
Ryan?
Do you want to get neutered? Because this is how you get neutered.
Do you see the reproductive organs?
You did mention
from
that
this man's neck.
That you do this type of thing, but I promise you, I know nothing of this. The Shariah. I do know of the orcs. That I'll admit they were dropping off.
Is Shariah with us?
Tell us about your arrangement with the orcs.
Yeah, just tell us. Talk to us.
Tell us about
I'm gonna just walk away like I'm the bad cop, and I'm like, as Alcoon comes up and.
I'm the neutral boring cop.
I'm just saying, Morthos walks away.
Hold on, I need to write that down in my notebook.
Okay, I'll tell you about the orcs. I hired the orcs to bring me some Ebenstone. I'm just a researcher. I want to learn more about the stuff. I heard some crazy things about its magical properties, some teleportational properties. Teleportation.
Portals. We got it.
Portals. I heard some information about portals. You went into a portal?
Yeah, the guy with feathers. He tried to submit me, but I said no, and then there was a bunch of.
Is that how that went?
It is.
I would very much like to talk about your experience in the portals.
Yeah, portals. Old news. Yeah. So you were paying these orcs, so you have some extra money lying around here. Is that what I'm understanding?
Well, I did have it until I gave it to the orcs, who I'm assuming either took it. Well, I guess you said you killed one of them.
Here's our experience. Here's our experience with the portals. Some portals opened up, and some guys came through. We killed them. Our buddy actually went into the portal, pledged fealty to these feather priest creatures.
No, I didn't.
But
yeah,
didn't mean it, and came back out. But they don't know that yet. But I'm just saying, portals open. bad things come through, we give those things a one-way ticket to the astral plane.
That was good, bro.
And now we're
you're
here.
on fire tonight.
Now
To the astral plane.
Astral planes. Okay.
So around this time, Shirai is starting to wake up and starting to like hear the heated conversation that's going on. And she kind of like looks at you, Morthos, and kind of like, since you're the one that like kind of like revived her and all that, she wants to like pull you over to the side.
Sabrina or Morthos?
Sorry.
Yeah. So I said Shirai is kind of like coming to at this point, kind of like waking up, and she's hearing the like heated conversation that you're having. And she like motions to you to kind of like come over to her, since you're the one that kind of like.
Okay, I do that.
Like, healed her up, and she says, "You're talking to him about the portals. I've been through it, but the other orc, I can't remember his name. Lorgan? Lowen?
Lowen?
Lowen, that's it. He took the other girl that was traveling, well, I guess the other slave that was traveling with us through the portals. I thought maybe some information you wanted to know.
Do you know her name?
I never heard her name. She was unconscious the whole time. And then me soon after.
Human woman?
Yes, a human.
Okay. And so, okay. And that's all you know about these portals? You don't really know how they work?
Well, I was able to hear Elenthil outside the room, kind of like creating one, I guess you would say, if that's the right term. But I wasn't able to see anything. The door was shut the whole time.
So are any of the rest of our group able to hear the conversation between Morthos and Sabrina?
She's kind of trying to like keep it quiet from.
Okay. I'll tell you guys in a minute. So I guess what I'm wondering is, like, do you know enough? And if not, we can ask Elenthil. But I'm wondering if it's possible, if Elenthil can open a portal to the same place that Lowen took this other woman.
I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. He seemed pretty willing to open it, eager, in fact, to open the first one, or the one that I saw.
So if I want to summarize our conversation, you don't think we should kill him. Got it.
Oh, no, I don't think you should. Why would you kill him?
No, he's just very annoying, you understand. Been a full long rest since I've taken someone's life. Okay.
It's been a full long rest.
Okay, thank you. So I go back over to the rest of the group and I say, guys, all right. Actually, I'm just not even going to say, I'm not going to fill everybody in. I'm just going to start questioning Elenthil. I'm going to say, Elenthil, could the orcs open portals, or were you the only one that could open the portals?
Oh no, those dumb orcs couldn't open a portal if their life depended on it.
And did you know where you were opening a portal to, or were you just opening portals and not sure where they led?
I was attempting to try, but it seems just random to me. That's part of my research I've been doing. That's why I wanted more evidence on it. I'm trying to perfect it, if you will.
I guess I'm wondering because I guess I'm feeling maybe there's this other woman that we're looking for, and I point to Deneric and I say it's his lover,
honey,
which is weird because he also flirts with every other female that we encounter. But anyways, that's neither here nor there.
He's just
but a person who he cares for, and I guess I'm just wondering if it's possible she was taken, through one of these portals, and if you would be able to open a portal to the same place.
I mean, I would gladly open a portal for you. I can't guarantee that it'll be where you want it to be.
Now, see, that makes me think. That makes me think like you're. What? Go ahead.
No, you were talking. Go ahead.
I was gonna say. I mean, now I'm starting to think you're like one of those portal people from Doctor Strange, and you're gonna just open a portal into Antarctica to the ice world in the Northern Kingdom or some such thing. And,
Listen, I've spent the last five years of my life trying to perfect these portals. Only just recently have I actually been able to open one, let alone get through one. I have never gone through myself, but send people through. Well,
okay,
that doesn't matter.
Did you send? Well,
it's really quite simple. In fact, it seems all you need is Evanstone and the right words to say.
Well, hang on. Did you at any point
any kind of arcana ability should be able to get through?
What were the things that we defeated in the tunnel? Do you remember the thing?
The things you defeated. You guys beat. It was just like cultists, just like a cultist priest.
Did you? Did you send these weird cultist priests through a portal?
No. The only thing I've ever sent through are he just kind of like trails off. He says, "Oh, that doesn't matter." Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
But it does matter, and I need you to tell me. Yeah.
And he just kind of like is embarrassed, and he really doesn't want to say.
I can't crack my knuckles. Okay. No, it's okay. Don't listen. Don't be embarrassed. There'll be plenty of time for embarrassment in the astral plane.
There'll be plenty of time for embarrassment once you become a eunuch.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's.
So he kind of like hangs his head down. He says, they were the half-month slaves. I've been sending them through and having them give me information about what they've seen, and I've just been recording it all here in my notes." And he just kind of like shuffles around his papers. Well, I don't have the portals open for too long, just in case anything weird goes on. But
Is it possible to open one from the other side and come back? Did we lose you, Zach?
They've never. Can you see me?
Are you back?
Hello?
You're back.
You're back.
Back. Okay, sorry, I lost you guys. I heard what you said then. He says, "Well, that's just the thing. I've never gone through myself for fear that I won't be able to make it back out." But it's easy to assume that. That's basically the gist of it, yes. Only one has ever gotten lost, and I can't say for sure that she's lost. I think she's probably just exactly where I left her. I just can't seem to get the portal back where I wanted it.
Do you happen to remember her name?
No, I don't know names. The slaves leave. I basically just buy them and send them. What do you mean? Well, that's what I've been experimenting with. Yes, I've been experimenting with different pieces of Evanstone and really anything. It just doesn't seem like anything is working.
Watching Brown struggle to get his hand into that jar has been great.
Trying to provide some riveting content for the stream.
Have you ever heard the One True Prince?
Do you know my king?
Yeah, what is it like? This is like the Prince of Egypt.
I mean, I assume that there are many true princes. Just like air quotes.
No, but have you heard of the One True Prince though? Does that ring a bell?
Formerly known as
It
Prince.
doesn't ring any bells to me. It doesn't ring any bells to me.
Okay.
I mean, I believe in the gods and of course the princes, but no, the one true.
All right, just curious. All right, why don't you commence your Arcana hotness?
You want me to make a portal right now?
No, I want you to show Glenn how to do it.
And me.
Oh, right. And you.
Yes. He said it's really easy. Anyone with any Arcana. I got plus 3 Arcana.
I did say that.
Hmm.
Okay, so he
I have
makes his way out.
It's in my head.
He grabs a piece of ebony stone from off his the shelf in Cora's room. She had like giant shelves full of them. So and he like shuffles out to the main like living quarters there, and like gets his little notebook and puts his little glasses down, and reads off the page in a language that I don't think any of you. I looked on
Primordial? That's all.
Okay, so it's
Spanish.
It's Oran. It is like a dialect of Primordial. So.
Well,
okay.
I do speak Primordial.
Same.
Okay, so you might understand like some words here and there.
Wait, how does that? Is it like Spanish and Italian, where like they have the same root, but like?
That's how I interpret it. I mean, none of these are actual languages.
So is there any word that I do understand? Like Cockney.
No, I would say more like Spanish, Italian, and English.
They put a lot of "you" in their words, like
like same Latin root. I would say like Primordial.
A lot of silent E's.
Yeah.
What you call my mama?
I couldn't understand that. It sounded like there was a silent E in there somewhere.
So he like kind of says these words, like waves his hands around, and the Evan Stone just kind of like he's holding it, and you can tell like he's starting to feel like his hands are starting to hurt him a little bit as his hands are starting to get like frosty, almost.
Frosty.
Yeah. I think Glenn Ellis, you felt this. I'm not going to say that after words.
It's dialect of Primordial.
Auran, yeah. A-U-R-A-N. And immediately in front of you guys, like the slow portal kind of like starts in like a pinpoint and fans bigger and bigger until it's like the size of a humanoid basically. And it's...
Do we see anything through the portal?
All you see is like the other side of the house.
The other side of the house?
Well, like, nothing. Basically, you see like through the portal, but it's like translucent.
Okay.
Sure.
Want me to go with you?
Let me ask you something real quick, Zach, or we'll DM. Actually, no, Ellenville. Sorry, I had to go through like 3 different 4 evolutions of Zach before I got started. So,
there's no music.
In order to make I know, I was wondering what happened to the music.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My friend Glenn Ellis and I, we could learn to make a portal like this, and all you have to do is just tell us what those words are.
I'd assume so. Yes. That's all it seems like.
Cool. So basically, what I'm saying, when I get,
he's like not really answering. He's like, I think I know.
All right, so I'm gonna jump through the portal.
Not really. It's very all just scrabbled together research that I've had over the years of talking to various people.
Born, you want to come with me through the portal?
Yeah, of course. And he like shuffles around papers and he like gives you like this giant stack of like inked notes.
So did Bora Mariah understand any of the words he spoke?
You didn't. No.
Okay.
So you really didn't. It sounds like familiar. Like if someone's speaking like Italian, you would like the words sound familiar, but you didn't really understand.
All right.
So just to understand, we're gonna already swore.
What'd you say?
What was that?
You were sending the guy that already bowed a knee to the enemy.
First of all, it was a trick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is what I want to do. I want to try to tackle Denny into the portal, but I go in with him.
Well, I was just gonna invite you to come with me. You don't need to tackle me.
I prefer. I prefer that's actually how it happens. The Borum tackles him in, and then Jenner gets up and he's dusting himself off, and he's like, "I was gonna invite you, but whatever."
How's that work out, DM?
Don't ask me. That's all.
Well, okay, so you try it, and then I'll roll a athletics check to try to dodge. Like,
okay, so say it again. What are you trying to do?
He's gonna try to tackle me into the portal
before you, even though you asked him if he wants to come.
Yeah. Yep. He's trying to just tackle me in, and then I'm gonna try to do an athletics. I think it would be athletics or acrobatics, whatever you say.
Either way, this is
to dodge and have him go tumbling in all clumsily, and then I just walk in all cool. Fine.
All right. So
ready?
Hold on. Yes, Borum, roll me athletics. Deneric, roll me dexterity because you have to get out of the way quickly, and then see who's better.
I'm rolling athletics.
Yes.
That is a 16.
Okay. Dexterity. Yeah, your inspiration to. Oh my god.
This is where I use inspiration.
Bro.
Tell me you got an natty 20.
No, the opposite. Crit fail.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Borum, I'm gonna let you explain here how you tackle in Deneric into this portal.
I love you, Zach. So, I explained to what's his name? Ellen Phil or Ellen Phil?
T-H-I-L. Phil.
Ellen Phil.
Yes.
Okay, so I explained to Ellen Phil. I just want to let you know, these are my friends, and this is Denny. And I'm not sure that you know what you've gotten yourself into. And then I tackle Denny into the portal. And I want to hear what's on the other side, man. I'm excited.
Was this a strength contest that Denny crit failed?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no, it was
essentially.
Dex.
He had to roll Dex. He had to roll Dex. Because he's dodging.
I said athletics because I have +5.
Yeah, of course.
He's like a soccer goalie that jumped the opposite direction of the ball, which was
true.
Exactly into the path of Borum, making it a full 100% efficient energy transfer.
And I just pantsed myself on the way.
Yeah, right.
Who's the? It was like
eye contact the entire time through this entire thing. I just make eye contact with Denny.
Awesome. Okay. So you go tumbling through this portal.
What do we see?
Okay. First of all, you land face first, both of you, into a field of grass.
I love grass.
And as you stand up, you see the house that you were just standing in front of you. But things look slightly different, slightly off.
Check.
Is this Annihilation off or what?
No. So the sky is completely black. There's no stars or anything like that. The only light that you're seeing is a dim blue haze around you guys. There's still trees and things like that, but everything looks gray and muted compared to what you remember outside. But the house, structurally, everything looks the same.
Well, this is interesting.
Do we hear that?
Well, no, you don't hear it.
So, they don't hear it. So is this it looks like when you're
we're basically in an alternate realm.
You're with Hermias Mora or something? This is what this is look like?
Like what?
Hermias Mora? No? Okay. Never mind.
What do we see as they go through? Do they disappear, or can we see them through? Or?
So they disappear, and as they're disappearing, it kind of shifts view from the translucent into their view, so you can now see what they're seeing. But the colors don't look the same to you, because to you everything is purple from the portal.
What do you make of this, Denny?
What?
What do you make of this?
So I stand up and I pull dirt out of my ears from the forceful tackle entry.
This is the cleanest your ears have ever been.
Honestly, this is pretty weird. but I have experienced stranger things through portals. So honestly, let's just go straight into the house.
Let's go.
Denrick hears faintly. He's not sure if it's like coming through the portal or if it's just some kind of like telepathic thing. But yeah, like that time you swore fealty.
Okay.
To the cult.
Because we need to clear this up. I never swore fealty. I bowed down, and then as soon as I bowed down, I shot a lightning bolt at the guy. So it was a trick.
Fealty.
I never
to the call.
Okay, so yeah, you guys can see through the portals, but you can't hear what's going on the other side. It's
word.
So you guys make your way up to the house.
Wait, we can see through the portal? Like we can see them?
You can turn back and see like you. So what you guys see is the same thing. Just like the inside of the house where you just came.
Okay.
So here's what I want to do. I obviously I can look through, see them, whatever. I want to try to make eye contact with Glenn, and do like a symbol, like a miming, basically. Right, I'm trying to mime the word messenger.
Huh.
So can I see him or not?
Yeah, you can see him.
To try to have him cast it on me so that I can still talk to him telepathically.
If I remember correctly, messenger does not go through other planes of existence. Sending would. I don't think messenger does.
I will look that up.
Does while you're looking that up, does so is orientation the same? Like, so if we walked in the direction of where the guys, I guess geographically were, sorry, like I don't know, this is hard to describe in 3D. But if we went to the other side of the portal without walking through it, just went around it, would we see them? Would we?
So you don't see the portal yet because you're still outside the house.
Oh, okay. So it's
once we get to that, I'll explain. Or I could explain.
Dang. Okay. Cool. This is cool. I'm really excited right now.
All right.
So do we know? It doesn't say anything about not going into other planes, but it does say that like an inch of metal, 3 foot of wood can block it. But it doesn't say anything about like magic planes or portals or anything like that.
So I think the reason I say that is because sending specific. Oh yeah, here's what it is. The range is 120 feet, and I don't think that applies through planes. But if you look up,
like once they get out of view in the portal hole.
Here we go.
Also, I have comprehend languages. Only takes 10 minutes to cast.
So here, yeah, if you go to sending, it says you can send a message across any distance and even to other planes of existence. So that's basically the upgraded version of the message. That's why I'm saying it doesn't have it.
What's that?
Hey Denny, what is in that bowl? I can't tell what's in that thing.
Pistachios.
Pistachios.
Okay, tight. Okay, cool.
All right. I'm gonna cast comprehend languages and read all of the text of this thing.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So most of it was in common, except for like the parts of the.
Except for the parts that you actually needed.
DM.
No. Well, yeah, you would understand. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I have this thing where I can like sense if there's danger around. So I'm trying to be really aware if anything comes up right now. And but we're walking into the house, right?
Yeah, I say we just walk towards the house. Do we see anything else around us other than the house? Like, are there any other, like landmarks?
Landmark types? No, it looks. Everything really looks the same except for like the colors are muted and like even in like your gut you just get this like weird like almost despair kind of feeling.
Borum, do you think we should maybe go see like that secret entrance outside the house and go in through that way, or should we just go through the front door?
So I had been drinking when we were actually going through that, so I'll follow you and whatever you say.
Wait, was Borum drinking or was Jake drinking?
It's a good question.
All All right, let's go through let's go through that, like where the secret passage was.
Okay.
Because even if there's nothing in there, there is that we can just come back out and go through the front door.
Sure.
So I'm still trying to be just aware because.
So explain that sense danger.
Yeah, it's just. I think that's all it is. Is danger sense. You have advantage on Dex saving throws against effects that you can save or that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So that's just the quick and dirty of it. There is more in like the more explanation in the leveling part.
Gotcha.
If you want me to get into it, I can.
No, that's okay. So yeah, sure. As you're getting closer to the house, inside form, you definitely sense it's not like a danger per se, so much as like a presence of like an unknown being, an unknown something. I'll basically.
You smell something, Denny?
Leave it at that.
I think we should gird our loins.
All right, they're girded.
That's the name of our trivia.
The girded loins, yeah.
The girded loins.
Yeah, bro. Dude, I miss trivia.
Same. Okay, sure. Okay, so you're walking around the house.
Born, do you tell me that you feel that, or no?
Oh yeah, I feel it. I feel something here.
Like, now I'm thinking, if you feel it in the house, should we just go straight to the house and not...
Oh, I don't feel it in the house. I feel it in my balls. There's something here. Yeah, for sure.
Word. All right, let's still... Secret entrance. We're heading towards that secret entrance.
Okay, sure.
Secret entrance. Let's go. Yeah.
So you go around house to where the secret entrance would be dinner, and you, like, stomp around the grass, but you don't find anything where you remember it being.
They're like, okay, so it's not there.
I just want to make one quick note. The music just got super dangerous sounding.
Oh,
like
yeah.
There's an enemy afoot.
Yeah. Now, could I...
Something is the foot.
Can I maybe... I guess I just want to... I guess...
Yeah,
Did
sure.
I look around that whole area, or just where the... Like, I want to look around to see if maybe it's...
Okay.
You know, things are a little different here. Maybe it's in a different spot. Blah, blah, blah.
Sure. So yeah, you do like a thorough check around the house, and you come up short. It doesn't seem like anything like that is around in the grass or anything.
All right. So I look at Borum and say, Borum, we're going in. But
let's go.
Stay behind me and my hand starts burning as I prepare a burning hands.
Do we see them heading towards the house through the portal?
Yes, you see them. So it's basically like a third-person view of.
Sure. All right, so I'm gonna try to just stick my head through the portal so I can. them.
Sure. So you stick your head through the portal.
He's a turtle.
And say, hey,
no problem.
How's it going in here?
So at this point, you have to yell it pretty loud, like they're pretty far away.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm assuming you just do that.
Yeah.
So turn around.
Whoa! Hey, what if you
shoot a fireball at it?
If you need help, just give us some brat.
So you float in the air.
You can see us?
What's that?
You can see us?
We can see you through, or I could give you a rope or something you could pull on or something.
Okay, I will.
Mortho shouts through the portal just as all of this is happening. Skull to y'all!
and then I say, y'all the skull, and just kick the door down and we go in.
Oh my god.
But yes, I will. I'll give a loud Jeff Dewick if.
All right.
Loud Jeff Dewick. I just kind of just say, yup, shaw, and jump into the whatever we're jumping into there.
Okay, sure. So you kick open the door, and immediately you see like this muted down, like kind of like old version of Ellenthil's house. Like almost everything is exactly the way you left it, as if it was like hundreds of years old, but everything was just where you saw it. And on the floor, you see the body of Elenthil tied up in front of his fireplace, almost exactly the way you. Actually, neither of you had seen him. Borum, you did. Exactly the way you saw him.
Great. This
Exactly
is the way we
you
saw him.
Yeah. When you first went downstairs into the basement.
He's dead? Like clearly dead?
He looks pretty dead to you. And that is exacerbated by the fact
dead to me. Daddy.
That's exacerbated by the fact that on top of him is a giant tentacled brain creature.
Is it?
Did you say brain?
I did.
As in on his head?
As in, like, there's a tentacle portion of his body, and then there's a giant brain.
Oh shoot! He's in a mind flare.
Bro, this is getting into some hentai type stuff that I'm not ready for.
My gosh, Jake.
Why?
And I got an eye roll for what I said.
Morthos immediately starts to suspect that. Never mind.
So I'm gonna.
Elenthil is Adrian Veet.
Are we still?
He's Ozymandias.
Yes, he's Ozzy.
We're close to the door, right? Like we basically kicked the door down and then just saw that. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say, based on Borum's enthusiasm getting into the room, that you took a few steps in.
Okay.
Word.
Well, what is what I want to do? I want to stick my head back out the door.
Okay.
And give a as loud as I can. Just do it.
So as you go to do that, you turn around to do that, and you see, like, in the corner, a second brain tentacle creature.
I say
just
more
kind of like hovering, basically.
Hovering above us? This is like Metro. Like it's above us?
Yeah,
What's the thing look like?
That's a good description.
I keep thinking of Krang. I'm picturing Krang.
So here's what it looks like. It's like, picture a giant brain.
Brain.
It's got a beak.
Beak.
A beak, like, underneath it, with
like
tentacles. Like a squid. It's like a squid,
Okay.
just with a brain and the tentacles, and it, like, hovers.
All right. So I mean, did I get my yell out? Like they hear?
It depends on if you think Denrick would have, like, seen this creature and then yelled it. Yeah, you said you would. So yeah, you did.
Okay.
I mean, here's the deal. I saw the first one to yell it.
Okay.
Then I saw the second one, so even more frantically, I'm like,
right. Yell.
Yeah, because I know something's about to go down.
Yeah.
I just yell at this thing. If you have balls, I'm gonna find them.
So the one that's like going to town on Elenthil, sorry. He kind of like loosens his grip, his tentacles, and you can tell now that Elenthil was almost like hovering like an inch off the ground. He just kind of like thumps down, and it kind of like, I say looks, but it doesn't have any eyes, so it just kind of like its tentacles kind of like sends towards you, and it starts like hovering, not really like threateningly, but just like like grasping out, like feeling.
So. Sorry, just to
this music. Holy crap! Sorry.
Just make sure I'm like hearing this correctly. He yells Jeff Dewick back through the portal.
No, only I would hear it.
Only you would hear it.
Correct. Only Alcuin's head would hear it.
He prairie dogged himself.
Could like kick his feet so you guys know.
So as I hear the Jeff Dewick coming, I sort of like. I'm like leaning this way. I'm like waiting, like come, and then I step all the way to the portal and start heading towards the top.
You go in.
Okay, I run to the portal. I run to the portal and I do like a I don't know. You know like in football when they're running a touchdown and there's nobody there and they just do a completely unnecessary jump flip tumble. Yeah. I do that through the portal.
Roll me athletics.
Okay.
Because you could hurt yourself here. You're a big girl to be doing flips.
Now, Zach, just in case these things decide to attack, remember, I did have burning hands.
You walked in with burning hands.
And I had danger up. So I can't remember what that means right now, but it was something.
I think it basically just means you knew they were there.
Is Brenda still with us?
She's been at the Hustling Pig this whole time, or whatever it's called.
The entire time.
Eleanor, or not Isley. Right? Isley. Yeah, that's Brenda.
Yeah, who
the entire time? I imagine
there's nobody. He just calls her Isley.
Brenda's face.
Like a thing. Now you don't like her anymore. I'm so confused.
No, she was flirting with Denny, and I just kind of gave up on that, and I came back to
my
first love.
She never flirted with me.
No. It was when we were at the cave.
Go back and watch the videos, man.
That's 6.
I'm going to watch those videos.
That's 6.
Okay, you don't hurt yourself, but it's not a graceful jump through this portal. Glenella sees you go through, and it's pretty funny looking. To see
it's kind of like when you trip in public. Like you don't actually hurt yourself, but you're still so you get up really quick.
Yeah,
and
my pride is harmed a little bit. Yeah.
Who's got the bag of holding?
You do.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. You're the item master.
That was a weird flex. Weird flex.
I wasn't trying to flex that legitimately.
Who has the bag of holding?
Hey guys, who has all the Ebon Stone? Oh, that's right. Pip, pip, everybody, here we go, through the portal.
And he's you're playing in with this bag full.
Oh, dang. Oh.
Picture Glenn Ellis jumping through and doing a heel click on his way.
Hey, are they coming through? Is everybody coming through now? Glenn and
So everyone's coming through. Shirai is definitely staying behind.
The gang's all here.
Everyone, I'm not going to say. So everyone's just through, and at that point, these creatures are getting mighty close to you, Borum. And the one to you, Denrick, the one that's basically right on top of you, he's starting to reach out his tentacles now and feel around, kind of sense.
No
are we? Can I see this now? Am I close enough to see what's going on?
No, I'm gonna say you're still outside, far outside the door. So you're basically running up to the doorway still.
All right, so I want to fire off my burning hands.
Okay.
That I prepped.
I wanted to throw, just so you know what you're taking away from me right now. I was going to throw a javelin through the doorway at them, but it's okay. It's fine.
Well, there's still the one by Borum. I'm just hitting this one so that I don't hit Borum because
I just wanted to throw one through the doorway with the hopes it would intentionally hit Denrick.
Whoops!
You can still do it because you act like this burning hands is actually gonna kill.
It's gonna do something other than burn your own
you get that burning hands before we roll initiatives, but go ahead.
Fine. So we do it now.
Yep.
Okay. Do I need to roll the d20, right?
Yes.
This would be a good time for you to use Thunderwave before I get right next to these guys.
That's why I'm doing burning hands because it's AOE, and I'm doing it while you're away.
That's fine. I'm not bitter. It's cool. It's cool.
Okay. So that is plus. So 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And then this is okay. Nice.
Oh wait, sorry. It's not. You don't make the attack. The creatures make a saving throw.
Oh.
Which means Borum's gonna have to make a saving throw.
Yep.
No,
I have advantage against Dex saving throws. If it's
Denrick, are you just going at the one in front of you?
Yeah, I'm going at the one that's right in front of me, not the one near Borum.
Okay, so that's fine. He's gonna make the saving throw.
He's learning.
And he has to beat your spell save DC, which
is 13.
Yeah, he does not beat that, so he takes the full damage.
Nice.
Which you roll. So
is
3d6.
Which is 12 total.
12 total. Okay, so now we'll say after that, everyone is basically like up to the door.
But also, what has happened now though is
everything's on fire.
Anything in the area that isn't being worn or carried,
right,
is on fire.
Yeah. So pretty much like the entire side of Ellenfield's house.
It's the spell is in a cone in front of me.
Yeah.
So I was facing the one towards me. So basically everything in a 15.
It's like the corner. It's like a corner of the room basically that you shot it at, and like that, like the stuff that was there, like the tables, the shelves on the wall, they're kind of like starting to ember up and burn. And you said 12 damage.
12. Yep.
Okay.
I didn't happen to be in the corner of this room.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I got
just making sure, because last time it was, kind of funny that you did AoE while we were all around this guy.
Okay, sure. Let's have everyone roll initiatives now.
18.
1.
Did you say 1?
Yeah.
Super.
14.
12.
I don't even mind because then I can figure out the best.
Sorry, Denrick?
14.
Glenellis?
Oh, I'm sorry.
15.
Glenell, 15. Morthos?
1.
Alkun?
12.
12. Borum?
19.
Alrighty. Alright, so up first we have, funnily enough, the one that you just shot a firebolt at. Okay, so he is close enough to you that he's just gonna try and grab you with his tentacles. Now that he knows like, exactly where you are, he kind of like honed in on his tentacles. He can try that. 22 to hit.
Oh,
yep.
Dang.
Okay.
Bro, I need better armor.
He does 10 damage. And you also have to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yep.
$13.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing happens. Okay, so these get multi-attacks. He's gonna just straight up try and bite you with his,
dang.
With his beak thing.
He has a mouth?
That's a no good. Yeah, so they had like a beak, like a big bird's beak. He doesn't get you with that, so that's fine. Borum, you're up.
I am up. Okay, cool. So, remind me, did the one that is on Ellenfield, he kind of like started to float up with Ellenfield?
Yeah, he basically like released him, and as he released him, like Ellenfield kind of like thumped down. So now he's just like feeling around with his tentacles to try and like locate everyone in the room since he can't see.
So, like, how big is this guy? How?
He's probably about as tall as all of you are.
Wingspan of each
the brain size is the wingspan is pretty good. I mean, if you imagine like 6 foot tentacle like stretched out either side, that's
do I get the sense that do I know he's blind, but he can hear?
You definitely get the sense that he's using his tentacles to like feel around and like sense things in the room. Like you can't see any eyes on him or anything like that.
Okay.
Hey, DM, are we able to change equipment in battle? Like on our turn?
For an action.
Okay.
Denrick's in the corner. He's pulling his pants down, putting on thicker pants.
That's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm getting ready to do.
Eyes that way. Eyes that way.
Okay. So they're using their tentacles to look around. So I want to remind me, what is the one that attacked Denny doing?
It basically just is feeling him up with his tentacles right now.
Okay.
But I did 12 damage to it, so you might want to try to focus that one so we can just take it out.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. So what I want to do is I want to see if because this is the only thing I have is I go into a rage, and that's all I got. That's all I got is I go into a rage. And hold on one second. Let me remind myself because it's been a couple weeks. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is I want to try to grab this guy and throw him into the other one. Okay. Does it matter where I grab him?
Not really. No.
Okay, cool.
I would assume that like grabbing him by the tentacles would be easier because they're like reaching out towards you, but you can try to run up and...
Cool. Then I grab him by the tentacles and I try to whip him around to the other guy.
Sure. Roll me another athletics then.
Sure.
And you can roll advantage here because you are
in rage. You said athletics?
Yep.
Okay. That is a 19.
Yeah, so you do exactly what you want to do. You grab him by the tentacles and you just kind of like whip him straight into the other dude.
Cool. Okay, so I don't know what that would do. That was just, I wanted to get him away from Danny.
I will roll bludgeoning damage for both of them. It won't be crazy high because...
So now it's Jake next to me. Or Borum, he's next to me.
That's what I was imagining us end up like.
So like you and I are now close to each other, and those two are now on the other side of the room.
Not too close to you, but yes, close.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, and you get what I'm saying. You picking up what I put down? You know what I mean?
All right, Glenn Ellis, you are up.
I'm gonna shoot a fireball at the one that's weak.
Okay. Sure.
And I'm also
the one that's already kind of like singed a little bit.
What's that?
The one that's already kind of singed a little bit.
I'm also gonna like. Well, I guess I don't know how far away
I am. The room is not big at all. Probably less than a 30-foot radius.
The one that's singed a little bit, is that the one that Denny dealt 12 damage to?
Yeah.
21. I'm assuming
that was a hit. Yep.
Dang, nice.
Damage.
Six.
Yo, this music.
Yeah, I got changed up.
I can't even hear it. I need to pull up the Twitch stream. Oh, my video would be terrible if I did that.
I think. Am I the only one listening?
I am.
Y'all just gotta get
okay. Oh, I see. Yeah.
I have a lot of money invested in Apple Music. I'm not buying
okay.
premium.
I got 6 damage.
6? Okay. Cool. Alright, so up next we have Denric, but before that, I'm just gonna...
Denny?
You're gonna what?
Oh, his first one was a surprise.
He had a surprise, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So the fire now is starting to like catch a little bit, get a little bit bigger, like almost to the point where it's like hard to stand by. In the corner that you guys are at.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna. If I step out of that corner, does that use an action?
No, you can move up to 30 feet and still do your normal thing.
All right. So I'm gonna step out of the corner.
Sure.
I'm gonna put on. I'm changing my armor. I'm putting on chainmail instead of my feather armor.
Okay.
The little increase in my AC. And then I'm going to use, what's it called? Whatever that thing is that lets me do 2 actions.
Action surge.
Yeah.
Does anybody have the dust of dryness, and did anybody absorb it in the water with any of them?
I do believe that you all took the water. Your dryness.
Yeah, so I'm going to use action surge.
Okay, so you're going to use your second action here.
Yes, and my second action is going to be a second level. Hold on. I'll just make sure I'm not going to hit Jake.
Gracias.
I just want to.
I quickly say in primordial, gracias.
I said for a moment. You're still in the corner, right?
Settle on the.
No, I'm near you. No, I'm near you, man.
You were in the corner. I know, I was in the corner, but I stepped away.
Oh, then I would still be in the corner. Yes.
So, I just want everyone to visualize Denrick running at the same time he's running, tripping and pulling his armor off,
taking the wing wear off and
putting his new armor on.
Chainmail.
And I'd like to believe that he put the chest plate on backwards, so the tag is like flopping right in his face.
The tag on his armor.
Yeah, the tag on his chainmail.
My old armor, the armor I was wearing before I got the feather stuff.
So Denner, you don't have any second level spell slots. You might have second level spells known, but you can't cast any.
Well, it's whatever it means. I have 3 spell slots.
Yep.
It's the one where I can use multiple slots to power up a spell.
Yeah, correct, but you don't have any spell slots that are second level, just based on your level.
Wait. Then why was I able to do that before?
I don't think you were.
Yeah.
They literally 7. I'm looking at it here. It doesn't say anything about being a level. It just says when you cast the spell using a spell slot.
Yeah, that's just the normal spell. You can't. You're just looking at the spell.
What spell is it?
Yeah. So to be able to cast it out as a higher level spell slot, you need to have a spell slot of that level, which Eldritch Knights don't get until level 7.
But he's saying some spells, and I think this is correct. You can just use more spell slots. They could still be level 1 spots.
Yeah, like it's still a level 1 spell.
Power it up.
So like I get 3. I have this spell does 3d6 damage.
Yeah.
I can use another spell slot to get an additional d6.
What spell?
No. So look, it doesn't work like that. Spells are confusing. Look at the
Burning Hands. Burning Hands.
So to use a spell slot takes an action. You don't get second level spell slots until 7th level. What I just saying, use Eldritch Knights spell slots.
Zach is right. For this spell, probably there are no spells that are that way.
Like yes, at level 7 you can use Burning Hands in a second level spell slot, and then you'll be able to roll the extra dice. Like Wizards, Glen Ellis, you can do that.
Yeah.
Just pretty much starting off because that's your specialty.
Okay.
But yeah, Denark, you'd have to cast it just as level 1 spell slot.
All right. Well, okay. So I just want to make sure. So I was next to Borum. I moved out of the corner. So would you say I am at least 15 feet away from him?
No, definitely not. Unless you move to the other side of the room.
Okay. So I'm not going to do Thunder Wave. So I am going to do Burning Hands.
Okay.
In the direction of the,
They're both together now because he threw them together.
Yeah, they're both together, but yeah.
Exactly, but Borum is not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you shoot at one, you should be able to get both of them.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should be okay.
All right, so that's what I'm doing.
Borum, your
so I have to roll.
random act of throwing actually seems to help.
For once.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What'd you say?
You threw the one into the other one, and now he's casting his AoE spell again, so he's going to hit both of them instead of just one.
Tight.
So I said your random crazy throw one to the other that made no sense actually helps.
Okay, so
dude, I get second level spell slots at level 5. I can't wait.
Denark, the one that. Okay, roll damage.
Okay.
Go ahead.
13.
13 damage?
Yeah.
How'd you get that with 3d6? Damn.
Wait, 12. 12. Hold on.
3d6, right?
I forgot what I rolled a 6.
You don't have to roll the attack because I'm rolling dexterity saving throws. That's how that works. So just roll 3d6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Okay, what'd you get? 12?
Crap. Did I just say
12? You said
13 initially.
13 tracks because 18 would be max with 3d6.
Okay, then 13. I can't remember what I rolled the second one.
20.
You rolled 661.
Okay, so the one that you hit earlier takes half that because he saved on his dex throw, so he was able to move out a little bit, but still got singed. And the other one takes full.
Okay. But now, basically, this whole room is on fire.
That corner, because they're in the same corner, that corner now is like it's lighting up pretty quick.
Super.
So if anyone wants to come in with one of those little storage container beads.
Did we fill them? I can't remember.
Yeah,
we did. We filled them at the lake.
Yeah.
Who's up?
Man, Zach is looking built.
You say that like he doesn't always look built.
Yeah, that's true. He always does.
Hey, Jess.
I don't think she can hear you because he's got headphones.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, where'd you get your tank top?
Nice.
Just a couple of built guys. Sorry, guys. You guys didn't realize I had a open carry.
Oh my god.
When you guys get pecs like this,
there we go. When we get Denny packs, then we can really.
Denny pecs.
Let me know when you get delts like that. All right.
Sure.
When I look at Denrick's chest plate, it reminds me of this episode of Community where they're in this like fantasy dream sequence and they sew Pierce's butt to his chest. Anyways, let's leave it there.
Okay, Elkin,
sorry. Glenn appreciates that because he has
Yes.
good taste in
That was a good
sitcoms.
episode.
All right, so we're what, like in the room now? Just in the
you
door?
guys are in the room. Yep. Well, yeah, basically as far in as you wanted to get.
Okay. Which one has not taken an action yet?
The less damaged one.
All right, my first attack is on him because I get a bonus against him if he hasn't.
So he's the one that's not super singed. Well, he just did get a little
He
bit.
just got hit, yeah. Okay.
So
So yeah, I'm going with axes.
Sure.
Well, one axe at the moment. Okay, that's I get advantage. Okay.
Wait, but do you? Because it's not a humanoid.
I do because it's my first attack and he has
First
not.
attack
He
and
has not taken an action yet.
Correct.
So I crit failed my first one. My second one was a 2. So I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
call that a
gosh.
safe miss.
That's a no good.
That's a miss. So
Yeah.
that was my first one.
Sure.
Offhand,
It was the fire that threw you off.
another 2. So yeah, it's just too smoky.
Dang.
You need new dice.
I know.
Yeah.
1
dang.
1 1 2 2.
It's pretty bad.
I think that's all I can do.
Dang. So you're gonna move anywhere else, or you're just
No, I'm gonna
kinda
stay there.
Stay there.
Let me think for a minute.
There's another in the fire.
No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay within range.
Okay, cool. Up next,
Hopefully, no one thunders me in the back or something.
it is the one's turn who you tried at first. He's up. He's basically just, since you're there, Alkun, he's gonna try and tentacle you.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Feast on some
22.
Yeah, just a little.
interdimensional calamari.
Slight.
Okay, that's 11 damage. And roll me a Constitution saving throw.
$12.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing else happens. So he's going to use his multi-attack and try and beak you as well. 17?
No, that's a miss.
Dang, nice. Okay, so that's his turn. And we're up to the top of the order, which is the next dude. Next Pharrell. Wait, Morthos,
Wait.
did you go?
I was last.
Sorry, you're up. You're up. You have one.
Okay, so we've got two of these things. One of them looks worse than the other.
Slightly at this point. They're pretty much equal levels of singe.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast. Which one looks the least damaged?
Don't be a hero. Just get after it.
The one that just attacked Alkun is the least damaged.
All right,
Well,
I'm
it looks
gonna. I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel.
What in the world is that?
Nice.
You attempt to compel a creature into a duel.
Are you you're chaining him in?
Pretty much, yeah. You gotta succeed on a wisdom saving throw, and if this thing is high on wisdom, I'm gonna throw my headphones across the room.
I don't think they're very wise. So would you? Okay, so I'll roll
they
wisdom.
are brains, so.
Oh, true. That's a good point. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Okay, he got a 16.
Oh,
which in this case, ties go to the attacker, which is you. So
no, I think it was a 13 though that he needed to beat.
Oh, I thought you said 16, sorry.
No. Yeah, 13 wisdom.
Okay, well, he rolled 16 wisdom. The big brain outwitted you this time.
Big brain.
Oh, okay, so here's the thing. His movement is not restricted. However,
he has to fight you or something like that?
Yes, he has. Well,
this
is the wording is weird. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you and has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving. Oh, okay, if it succeeds on this saving throw. Okay, yeah, no, it just.
So nothing happens.
I guess
that nothing would happen.
This is what it says. It says on a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand.
Yeah, so he draws to you.
That's a failed save, but he did not fail the save.
He succeeded.
Oh, he succeeded. Okay.
For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30. If it succeeds on this saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. It says the spell.
That's only on a failed save. So yeah.
So if he succeeds on his save, the spell is literally 0.
It seems like that.
Which
is unusual.
Underpowered.
What's it called?
That seems super underpowered.
Compelled duel. Yeah.
Generic.
Was good.
You chained that chainmail.
You gotta commit, man. You gotta commit.
I'm committing.
I'm looking it up too because that seems weird.
It sounds like there's some effects that happen no matter what.
It is really hot, bro.
The way you just
Whoa!
What's
that
good?
picture is amazing. I
told you.
What are you talking about?
In the Discord.
Oh
man.
Yeah, actually, I think.
Yeah, it seems like nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no other effects unless.
That's only on.
So does that count as the use of a spell slot, or if it fails like that?
Yeah, it's still a spell slot.
Yep.
Well, that was my bonus action.
Kind of a lame spell. You need better.
No,
wisdom.
not a feat.
What?
I think your wisdom's just a little low.
I feel that.
Well, it's a spell. It's my spell DC. It's my.
You're getting a little meta now.
I'm looking for you guys for streaming, eh?
So that's a no go. So
okay, that was my bonus action. So I'm going to run up to the same one and attack with my longsword.
Sweet. Roll that damage.
Do you want the attack roll first?
Yes.
12.
12 is a hit.
Boom.
Yeah. 12 is a hit.
Man, this thing's got no armor.
Oh, he's just a big flesh thing. So.
Fleshy brain.
And that's going to be 10 damage.
Dang. All right.
Smoke.
Slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. Okay. Now we're at the top of the order. It is the other one's turn. The other creature.
I yell out, "Nobody attack the one I just attacked," because I want him to come back at me.
Right.
I got a little something special.
Well, don't tell the DM. Put it in the chat.
Jenner, you ran far away, but Borum, I think you came close. You threw the two together, and you stayed nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Yeah. So this one's gonna try and just grasp you with his tentacles. This is the one that you threw, so he's kind of pissed.
Okay. He's just gonna grasp me with his tentacles.
Correct.
Can I try to resist that at all?
Hold on. It's the attack. It's his attack, which he missed.
Okay.
But he gets 2, so now he's since he flobble around with his tentacles, he's trying to bite you.
Okay.
That's a natty 20.
Oh, junk. Guys, we are getting wrecked right now.
So he's gonna bite you, and
This
he's
is
gonna
a weird
do
night. Like, we're all rolling horrible, and Zach's rolling well. It's none of the
No,
other way
wait,
around.
Quick,
use
Bill,
new
throw
dice.
your javelin.
New dice is what.
It's opposites night.
So say it again, homie.
So you take 12 damage from his bite.
Son of a biscuit. Dang.
This is like the sharpest bird beak thing, whatever it is that you've ever felt. It pierces pretty hard. Okay, so that's his turn, and then we're up to Borum. It's your turn now.
It's me. Okay, so kind of tell me about the situation. Did this guy have me wrapped around his tentacle? Or
No,
his
he never got you with his tentacles. He missed.
That's right, that was his first move.
Yep.
Okay, which one is obviously that guy's closest to me?
Yeah, he's right on top of you.
Okay, where is the other one?
Close by, within 5 feet. In more in the corner of the room.
And is it clear to me that its attention is on Morthos?
Not really.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay. So I'm in rage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my my axe, because that's what I have out, and I'm just gonna go for it and try to aim for right between his beaks.
Nice. Yeah.
Who took that crit damage?
That would be me.
I'm sorry.
It's good, babe. I got it. It's good. Don't worry about it.
I was on Reddit trying to figure out what the heck compelled duel is any good for. But anyways,
it seems really good. It seems good if
it's fantastic. It's just an all or nothing.
Your wisdom's got to get higher, is what it is. Yeah.
Is it my wisdom though, or is that just spell saving?
Yes, it's your spell save DC, which you can increase with. Actually, it's probably not wisdom for paladin.
Yeah.
Probably charisma. Is your
no, because it would be higher. His charisma is really
Yeah, my charisma is 16. Nothing is 13. What is
16 is a +3, right?
+3. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's +3 +2. So
that's
it been
5. That's 13. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So it is charisma.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your
spell save DC is 8 plus proficiency.
Yeah, that's right. My spell
charisma.
Is plus. Okay, yeah, you're right. I see that. Now I understand those. Okay, yeah, 13.
Spell things get confusing, but they make sense once you do some maths.
That was just a good roll. 13 is not bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not horrible.
It's not.
So why, if that's true, then why is my spell are you?
Because you're based on wizard spells, and wizards go off intelligence.
Well, and it depends on the
not
spell.
Charisma.
2 of mine are wisdom, and 1 is strength.
Yeah, Burning Hands is Dex. And
oh wait, you know what? It does. Sorry, the strength and the wisdom is what the other person's rolling on their end. The 13.
Yeah. If you're talking about what the other person's rolling, your spell save DC is based off intelligence to me.
For you and charisma for me.
So they're rolling a dex check to try and roll out of your burning hands or something.
They're trying to dodge,
but they're trying to beat your spell save DC, which is how good you are at casting the spell.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So what just happened? I don't remember.
Morthos. Yeah.
Roll me attack.
Roll you attack. Okay, hold on.
With your axe, I think so.
Yep. So it's a D10.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick.
Attack roll.
Attack roll. So with my battle axe. So I just kind of. Yeah, I just want to go like that into his beak area and just
nice
and just go for it. And that is a 12. Oh, hold on, I have advantage. Yep, that's a 12 because the other one was a 1.
Yeah, you do good. Okay, 12 is a hit. So you hit him. So roll me damage. So that's the D10 plus 0.
That is a 12.
Dang.
But boom.
All right, this dude's looking. You like crack him right in the beak. Beak's kind of all messed up. He's looking pretty bruised, battered, a little bit burnt, pretty burnt. Do you have anything else you want to do?
That's all I got right now. I can't do anything else.
Cool. Glenn Ellis, you're up.
Okay, 1 second.
There's no way I can like move back or anything like that, right?
Yeah, you can move.
I can move?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I move. I want to move. Am I close to this fire that you guys keep talking about?
Right now you are, yes. Yeah.
Okay, can I back up away from the fire?
Sure. So you back up to where like Denric is, like opposite corner of the fire.
I'm going to use Ray of Frost on the one that is not the one that's like kind of okay, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's the other one that Form didn't hit.
Yeah, and it's 20.
Let's hit it.
And only 1 damage. However, because I did hit him,
it's like a slow movement thing or something?
yes, his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, not a whole lot of damage, but 1.
Cool. Ellis, Denric, you're up.
All right, so the one that's super beat up, I want to go back.
That's Borum's dude. Well, not anyone's anymore, but yeah, sure.
I just want to two-hand longsword.
Nice.
I want to go. I'm gonna try to just. What I'm going to try to do, I want to try to do one of those. Remember that movie Underworld with
yeah, Kevin Costner. No, I'm talking about Waterworld.
Waterworld.
Like Waterworld.
Very different movies.
Yeah, not even close to the same. But I do know Underworld. Yeah.
So there's the scene at the end where they kill the main.
Like the head and the dude's head.
Yeah, exactly. They slice him, and he's like,
yeah. And he goes like, balls.
That's what I want. That's what I'm going to try to do with this brain.
Okay.
Finish this guy off.
So that is 16 plus 5, 21 to hit.
For sure.
Get him.
Only that 1d10.
D10.
Versatile.
D10 plus 3.
Yo.
Dude, you have a shot here. Same.
7.
7.
That's not a great roll.
Not a great roll.
Because he could have gotten 13 and he got 7.
So you don't do what you wanted to do, but you sink in your longsword pretty deep in this dude's brain, and it kind of like they've been hovering this whole time, and it kind of like gets him onto the floor, and he's trying to like hold himself up with his tentacles at this point.
What does it sound like?
Like Squidward style, like holding himself up with his tentacles.
Exactly.
Ew.
Nasty.
If I was level 5 right now, I would be able to now shoot a fireball at him. Like,
bro, we all know we can double attack on level 5. Holy smokes!
By the way, the first one of the top answers on Reddit for what compelled duel is, it was like, for example, it's great to draw fire away from wizard Mick Firebolt.
Wasn't that like 30 minutes ago?
Get it. And
that's why he had to go take a break, because he needed to read the rest of the post. Got to read the rest of his Reddit post.
Read the top comments. I understand.
Sorry, I'm trying
to. You're going to come back and tell us that it's useless.
Trying to reach my top paladin potential. Sorry, guys.
Paladin potential.
Sorry, you're intimidated by a strong demon.
All right, Alcun's turn.
All right, Alcun, finish it. Finish him.
All right. Yep, going after the weak one. The weakest one. That's a miss.
You enjoy sushi? These guys seem kind of edible to you.
I already made a
That'll do it.
calamari.
That is a
joke.
hit. Yep.
Sorry.
Just your offhand, right?
If you're gonna steal my joke, at least make it better. Improve on it. That was worse.
That
I said interdimensional calamari.
7
sushi.
7 damage.
Really
Okay,
good. Impressive.
Gonna eat some
you take
Admiral
one
Akbar.
swing with your first axe and just kind of like miss him as he's like falling down the ground, and you just come up with your second one and just basically like slice up to the slice that Denark just did, and he falls dead on the ground.
Oh, yeah, twained
Yes.
asunder.
Cleaned him.
Cleaved asunder? I don't know.
Yeah, asunder.
Cleaved in twain? Isn't that how do you say two in old school English?
Twain. Yeah, I don't know.
It's twain, right?
It would have been his turn,
Betwixt.
but he is no longer with us, so Morthos, you're up.
So
No
the
longer with us.
So there's there's the one. There's just the one.
Yeah, just the one.
And
Okay, one.
how does it look?
Pretty singed.
Like a brain, bro.
Little-
He's been
little
saying
beat
this for
up.
the last hour.
It's also
Brain of the
partially
beat.
frozen.
He's a little
Is it-
slow. Yeah, he's frozen.
I froze him.
Yeah.
I gave him brain freeze. Oh!
Trying to get a sense of like. I'm trying to. I don't have my.
That took me a long
I
time
don't-
to come up with.
I don't.
That,
I don't have my rubric in front of me. Like, what are we talking? Like HP range, roughly.
A lot.
Your rubric?
That's a long
Bloodied
time to
isn't like
figure out.
bloodied mean like under a certain amount or something.
Is he
Um,
hemorrhaging?
He's not hemorrhaging. Yeah. No.
What's this thing called?
I'd say
brain.
he's bloodied. He's bloodied, but he's not like spewing out like.
I think it was
He's ready to fight. He's like looking at you all and thinks he could do some damage.
kind of like a tentacruel. This is where we're at.
He's a little tentacrueling. Yeah.
first a war turtle, now a tentacruel.
This Pokemon
Oh,
themed
Bloodied just means half. Bloodied
Half.
just
Yeah,
means half or less.
Yeah, about that.
if he's following that.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack with my longsword
Okay.
again.
Are these intellect devourers?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What's
It's a
that?
creature in D&D.
That's
No, they're
20.
not.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what creature they are after we finish.
I'm just curious.
That's a 22,
It's a hit? Yes, that's a hit.
Yeah.
For sure.
and then I'm gonna use Divine Smite.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
But first,
Brain.
Let me roll that original. That's gonna be. Good thing I did that because the main attack was garbage. And then, sorry, let me roll that additional. It's gonna be 21 points of damage
What?
Dang.
Yo.
because Divine Smite is 2d8 extra radiant damage.
That's crazy. Okay, he's looking. He's hemorrhaging now. He's spewing blood from his brain arteries. He's looking beat up. We're back to the top of the order, which is his turn. He's not happy, Morthos, that you did that. So he's gonna try and just grab you up with his old tentacles.
Kind of start to feel bad for these guys.
Nah.
They're
Okay.
brains. Why am I
That's
feeling
a-
Borum doesn't, but I do. I'm compassionate.
13
Sorry?
hit. 13.
No, sir.
No good. So he's same thing, just gonna try and bite you. Their deal here. That's a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And we'll do a little. Look at this. 4 damage.
Okay.
4 piercing damage. And that'll be it from him. And we're back to Borum.
Cool. Okay, what's Denny doing right now?
Question?
In real life or
Denny was.
No.
He's up near him.
It looks like there's someone on your lap.
It does. Slashing and dashing. That's what he's doing.
So is the fire still going on?
It's subdued because of the ray of frost, but it's still there.
Okay, cool. So there's me, there's everybody there, but like, can you tell me where I am in relation to Denny?
I'd say you're like catty cornered in the room.
Can you remind me what that means?
So like you're in one corner and he's in the other.
Diagonal.
Yeah,
Diagonal. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Then I want to kind of like take my axe and like baseball bat this thing at Denny. And I'm like, hold on, what do I say?
I don't think he can
Denny,
understand common.
Say it again.
Never mind. Go ahead.
He's just talking to
Yeah. How would I say that? Because Denny's after me, right? In the load order, not load order.
Turn order.
Turn order. Load order.
Not right after, but yeah, he's later than you.
Okay. Well, that's what I do. I try to. I just say, Denny, heads up, and I want to like, baseball bat this guy towards him.
Yeah. Sure. Roll the attack.
Okay.
You can roll attack with your axe.
Okay, it's a little better. So with my axe, I got that's a total of 18, and then I roll attack 9 plus 4, so 13.
Okay. So you yell out, "Denny, heads up!" and you just like.
Can I like throw this out there? I'm hoping he dies and just flies into Denny's face. That's just what I'm hoping.
I'm hoping he doesn't die, and then on my turn, I just like baseball bat it, like, with my sword.
So what Borm is hoping is exactly what happens. You dealt the exact points of hit points that it needed to die.
Praise Malakath!
It's like a cue ball basically out of the air into Denrick, so it like splats all over Denrick's face, falls dead on the ground.
What? I intentionally made sure you were out of the way before I did my spells.
That's great. There was still that last time where you gave me the only other time that I've been given damage. So now we're straight. If you want to say that, we're straight now. We're even. We're good. Don't sweat it.
So you're now standing on top of 2 dead bodies. Brains.
Shea Gorath's wagging tongue.
Did you just say Shea Gorath's wagging tongue?
It's from ESO.
You have all my respect right now. You have all of Jake's respect, not Borum's, but Jake's.
Amen.
So,
Daenerys could never have Borum's
episode.
I thought you were more of a Skyrim.
I can dish out XP real quick.
Yes.
I don't want to get into it. It's a long story.
Give me all that.
Let's dish out XP.
What would Michelle say if she knew you were familiar not only with Skyrim but also?
Well, now Skyrim is ESO since Greymore, so let's not even get into that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
All right, you each get 320 XP.
Those are my favorite posts when people are like, "How did they get me to buy Skyrim for the 12th time?"
Yeah, seriously.
With Greymore. Okay, I'm sorry.
We're at 33. No, 30. Yeah, I can't. Sorry.
You each get 320.
320.
And these guys were not carrying any loot or anything that you could see. They're basically just chowing down.
Well, I'm a little more than halfway to level 5. A little less. Yeah, we do. How about I don't imagine these guys have a lot of loot. War balls. For some reason.
No, I
they
just
seem
they
asexual
don't have,
to me.
They don't have anything.
You could cut their beak off.
You can take their beaks.
Can we make weapons out of them?
It's just like a bone, basically.
Well, they're brains, right?
Hit points. Gosh.
They're brains.
Yep. Yeah.
Would you say, Glenn?
I'm gonna cut out the
Said they have
cerebellum.
55 hit points.
That's actually pretty low for the creatures we've been fighting. We've been fighting like things with 100 something.
I got the impression these things were kind of like small fry, so that's why I was also honestly, yeah.
So Borum daydreams about putting these guys on his head, and he all of a sudden becomes really smart, but he doesn't actually do it. He just daydreams about becoming smarter.
I read a book about that actually.
Did you?
Very similar to that, yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Daydreaming about being smart.
There was
brains in your head.
There was a plant that was a brain, and it lands on your head and like digs its tentacles in and makes you wicked smart for a long time. But then after like a week or two, then it makes you really dumb for a long time.
That's crazy.
That's like a Futurama thing, right? Futurama?
No, it was a book. It was from it's called the Xanth, Xanth. Anyway.
Huh.
If Brandon told us that he watched Futurama, I was gonna just die.
I'm reading the Infernal City right now. That's how deep into nerds. Okay, whatever.
Is that a D&D series? What's it called?
It's an Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yeah.
Have you gone through the?
No, it's pretty terrible. Honestly,
dude, you got to go through the series. Tyler, what's the ones you bought? The Drizzt ones?
Wait, what are you talking about?
The Legend of Drizzt. He's a dark elf.
Huh.
It's basically legit D&D novels, like straight up.
Really?
Put out by the D&D
There's
people.
Tons of books.
I would read it. I'm not even joking.
It's
I would
good.
read
They're
it.
really
great.
good.
They're really good.
I have 4 credits on Audible right now, so
Go
I
get
would
the first
totally
4.
spend
Actually,
one.
Don't get the first 4 because I can lend them to you.
Okay. Dude, I'm not even joking. I don't know if we're still streaming right now, but I would. I don't know if these books would be willing to be sponsors for us, but.
Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, Dollar Shave Club. We sponsor everything.
Bro, all I hear on podcasts are Dollar Shave Club and Manscaped.
Guys,
while I have been drinking Dragon's Milk, I've also been on it this entire time. So if you're wondering how my rolls are so good, it's because of Alpha Brain.
I'm gonna stop the stream, so unless anybody wants to say anything else.
Any more sponsors?
I just wanted to say that